So while I was at Brick Fair this year, I bought myself a nice little haul of custom Bionicle masks and pieces. And all of these are some stunning recolors and really exciting pieces. And each piece is full of mocking potential. So let's check out each and every item and see how you could use them to build your own interesting custom creations. Let's get you inspired. So I purchased all of these items from a seller called Tyro. They always tend to bring stuff like this to Brick Fair, but they also have a website online, so if you want to buy some yourself, you can. Go and check it out, I'll have a link below. Now, one such item that I bought is this stunning Antros mask, but it's in olive green. Man, look how beautiful this is. The original mask, of course, comes in a dark red and black marbled color scheme, which is very nice. But this is just incredible. And the color matching to official olive green, it's literally perfect, which is not an easy thing to do on custom masks like this. This is just some really good quality stuff right here. Now, this excited me because LEGO, they never really made any olive green Bionicle masks. And you know, I kinda wanna build a Makuta in this color scheme. Make them have poison powers or something. I think it would be dope. Actually, here's a mock by Peter Shaker that's got a lot of olive green in it, and it's using a different custom mask. But, you know, I could easily place this Antros mask onto a fairly similar body, and I think it would look pretty good. And also, blue and olive green, with a little bit of black thrown in there too. Ooh, that's a nice color combination. This is so pretty. Another very pretty mask is this one. It's Onuanuva's mask. Of course, originally it came in black, but this one is a nice pearl sand blue color. I just love how this looks, especially because it blends with other pearl sand blue colors. Now, this is a fairly rare LEGO color that only appeared in a couple sets. One set that came with quite a large quantity of this piece is the Technic Super Battle Droid set. So maybe I could grab some of those pieces, because it's a perfect color match once again, and build something cool, something like what Stereod has done here. We see that they've used a bunch of pearl sand blue parts for armor, but they've used a white mask. I could swap that out for this one, and I think it would look stunning. A lot of possibilities. Tyro was also nice enough to give me these two masks for free. He actually just had a big old bag of these two masks, and anyone who wanted them could take them. He claimed that they were defects, and he wasn't actually going to sell them because of that, so they were free at the event. But yeah, I don't know, these look pretty much perfect to me. Okay, well, if I use my macro lens and I get really close, you can see there's a few minor imperfections. But like, they're barely noticeable. This doesn't bother me whatsoever. But hey, I really appreciate you giving these away for free. That's so cool of you. Thank you, Tyro. Or Ben, he's also called Ben. Now, how could these be used? Well, I like the idea of building Matoran Jala, but giving him the same color scheme as Takua. It's kind of a fun idea, isn't it? And as for this Krakan mask, well, Green Axles has made a mock that mixes medium blue and regular blue. And you know, I reckon you could replace this head design with this Makuta mask, and it would look pretty good. The Digigrade leg design that this mock has, it's got a bit of a sinister flair to it. And I think that would match Makuta's mask very well. So if I do end up using this mask on a mock, I'll be sure to take a little bit of inspiration from this design. Now, I didn't just buy masks from Tyro. I had a few custom weapons that I got as well. Like this absolutely gorgeous Prydak blade. Look at these colors. The way that the trans red beautifully flows and transitions into purple. Oh wow. It's like unicorn vomit or something. It's so magical. Now, I could see this being some kind of enchanted blade that has magic flowing through it. Put that on your next creation, or replace it with the blade that you get on Hydraxon, and it's gonna look pretty awesome. I also got this silver Takanuva spear piece, and this one is in a nice trans blue color. If you zoom in very close with my macro lens, you can see there's a little bit of glitter in this design. Glitter translucent pieces, oh baby, it's pretty. So upgrading Takanuva's weapon to look like it's got some magical qualities. That's one way that you could use this. Man, I wish LEGO made a few more translucent Bionicle weapons. If G3 ever comes out, hopefully we'll see something like that. Back to some masks, I got this purple visor piece. Typically this part comes in a translucent blue, and it's often placed under certain masks, like Halimari's mask for example. I always thought that looked pretty good. But here's what this looks like with this visor on instead. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this, it looks like they're possessed with dark magic. Or, I don't know, this is like some kind of zombie version of Halimari. It's wacky, but it's cool. And putting it on Lezovic's mask, his lime variant of this mask, it kind of gives off some bug or insect vibes. Using this for a dragonfly or something similar? There's an idea. Now here's an interesting one that I grabbed. I got this Mask of Creation and these CCBS armor shells in a metallic gold. These look so pretty in this color. Now this is actually different to the official version of this mask. Here it is side by side with the official masks versus the custom one. You can see that the LEGO produced masks, they have some runes on the crown and the facial area, whereas the custom one does not. Plus, of course, it's a different shade of gold. So this gold is the same color that appears in the somewhat recent Infinity Gauntlet set, which by the way is an amazing parts pack. So many gold pieces in one set. Dream come true. So here's this mask alongside some of the pieces from this set. You can see that it's a perfect match. So how could I use this mask and some of these armor pieces? Well, MOCO has a MOC that they've made and it has a lot of metallic gold in it. Honestly, there's so many metallic gold pieces these days. They keep popping up in sets. It's a beautiful color. Because there's such an abundance of these pieces, if I get a few CCBS shells and this mask, it means I could build something pretty cool. I mean, imagine slapping on a Kimu's mask onto this body. That would look dope. Another interesting piece I grabbed are these eye stalks in different colors. These are the same ones that you see on the G2 headpieces. But these are in colors that LEGO never produced. Being able to change out the eye color on your Bionicles, it's a subtle thing, but it's a very helpful thing. Here's that Akimu mask with some of these different eye colors. This is the original trans green eye stalk that is an official piece. And here are the custom ones. We got the dark blue one, very nice. And the trans yellow version. This is lovely, isn't it? I also picked up some recolored armor pieces in silver. LEGO never made these pieces in silver. They either came in black or gunmetal. Now these reminded me of an old bootleg set. Lewis Hammond has revamped that bootleg set and they've decked it out with even more armor. But like you can see here, these legs and the shoulder armor, they use some of the pieces that I got. So, if I wanted to, I could build something pretty similar to this. Now, if only I could get a hold of that bootleg protector mask in silver and trans red. That's a really pretty looking piece. And finally, I got a nice assortment of teal pieces. Again, LEGO didn't make any of these pieces in teal, but thanks to the power of custom bricks, I can finally have some. Because teal is up there as one of my favorite LEGO colors. Getting these, it's like a dream come true. And look at this. CCBS armor shells in teal. Tahu's mask in teal. Yeah. A friend of mine, Kevin H, they actually built their own version of Tahu using these exact pieces. See, I want to do something like this. Build yourself a teal toa, get a bunch of other system teal pieces, merge them together and make something exquisite. Now, if you're curious, of course, here's these teal pieces next to existing teal pieces on this crab that I made. Again, it's a perfect color match. I also picked up some mixel joint pieces in teal. LEGO only produces these pieces in grey. So to get them in any other color, it's the best. Patrick Biggs uses some of the official grey pieces for this little hand design, as you can see right here. See, that's the issue with something like this. The grey kind of stands out amongst all the red and gold and blue. It's a little bit out of place, but you don't really have a choice if you're using official pieces. But with something like this, I'm not going to have any unsightly grey on my MOC. The colour scheme can remain consistent. Heck yeah. And rounding off this little haul, I also got some of these whip pieces, again in teal. I'm very excited about these ones, because my friend Loaf Builds, he uses whip pieces in official colours all the time. Like you can see on this version of Pahatu, he likes to incorporate them into the limbs and the body to give it this kind of mechanical feel, but at the same time it's also a little bit more organic. being able to recreate this, but in teal, that's gonna look really good. So there you have it, gang. That's a little custom parts haul from Brick Fair. Zion Tyro always brings the goods. Please check the links in the description below and go and check out his online store. You might be able to order some of these parts for yourself. Also check the links in the description below to see more from the builders that I highlighted today. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Happy building, and bye for now.